Woke up this morning and decided I don't want to look at this tree anymore. I am thinking spring now and so excited. Spring, new opportunities, new beginnings. Oh my gosh, after a long, cold winter, right? I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this out all year, and I knew that I didn't want to decorate it with Easter eggs and decorate it with Valentine's. I'm not into that kind of thing. I like seeing that in stores, but not so much in my cabin. So I'm going to put this away. It'll be fresh and new. Maybe I'll pull it out as my first holiday decoration. Maybe I'll pull it out in November, getting ready for the beautiful Christmas season. But for now, we are going to unplug the tree that we've had out since, I don't know, since November. We've had it out several months now. Put this away, put this in the closet, take the ornaments off, and I'm so excited. Replace it with this beautiful ivy. I just received this as a beautiful gift. Thank you so much. If you watched that show, you saw the new things that came into Rockupine. We're going to use that as a little base. I think I'm going to get maybe a white pot to put this in. I'm not sure what color right now. A little bigger. This is a 6-inch devil's ivy. I think I'll just call it ivy. Why do they call this devils? Because you can't kill this, and the devil is everywhere, and we can't kill him. Well, we can kill him with the Spirit of the Lord, of course, but you know what I'm saying. The devil is alive, so that's what I'm saying. But this is the only plant I think I've ever had in my life that I wasn't able to kill after a certain amount of time. So let's pull up the blinds and see what's going on for the day. Woo! Beautiful. Yeah, still winter time, but we're getting there. We'll open this blind. The heat just kicked on. Got a mini split. Yep, so there you have it. I think I'm going to make chili today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and I'm going to be working at my computer with photos. And so, yeah, I'm not sure if the chili is going to follow this or showing you some photos that I frame. Anyways, hope you'll join me. Linda here, Serene and Simple Life, back in Rocky Pine Retreat Kitchen. And if I got a treat for you today, as much as I'm looking forward to spring, today I am going to be making a dish that my dad always called good old winter cooking. Now, he didn't cook too much in the kitchen, but when he did make a dish, it was excellent. Now, do you think I would have paid attention to his recipe? Of course not. So I'm going to make up my own recipe here today and hope that it turns out half as good as his. Looking forward to spring, but I am going to make this chili. It's still morning time here. Then I'm going to go out and do an outdoor project, which I will video and show you in a future show. But with no further ado, let's get started. I like to get all my ingredients out and have everything out before I get started. So that's also going to save some time right now. First off, we have the ground beef chuck. And I believe this is a pound. This cost me, I think, $4.35. And then we've got the oil to brown the meat. Sometimes I don't use oil, I just use the juices. Pepper left over from the cabbage soup. I hope you enjoyed that. Another good old winter cooking. It's very tasty. Got some leftover onion I'm going to use. I pre-planned making these 2 dishes because I knew that I wouldn't put this all in the cabbage soup. I've got a little bit of garlic. Got my beautiful knife out and a little paring knife for the garlic. We're going to put a half a can of crushed tomatoes, and then I'm going to use the rest of it to add to the soup so that it doesn't go to waste. Otherwise, I'm sure it would. What do you use with crushed tomatoes? And I got pinto beans. I meant to get kidney beans, but oh well. So we're going to do some pinto beans, and just only calls for like a tablespoon of tomato paste. So I don't know what else I'm going to use with the paste or how I can use this up. You could put in the comments that too. All right, first thing I want to do is cut up the veggies. So I think we'll just do a little chop, chop, chop here real quick. And after I get this all chopped up, I will come back and show you a little more. Well, I think we should do a little multitasking here. It just dawned on me that we can be browning the ground chuck while we cut up some vegetables. So I'm just gonna dump a little bit of oil, probably a tablespoon. I'm using a Calphalon, I don't know if that's how you say it, pan. This was a, oh my gosh, found this in Ohio on the ground when I was camping. If you enjoyed watching me while I was working on my book in Marblehead, Ohio, that was a couple months ago. Feels like a lifetime ago. But anyways, I was there for over a day and waited for someone to come back, you know, to give it to him or whatever, and no one ever showed up. So I guess they were on down the road. So that's that. We're going to, hands have been washed. We're going to put this in here. Simple, simple. And I did check on the internet. If you don't already know, cabbage soup freezes excellent, and so does chili. I'm excited. I will have this cooling while I'm outside doing a project. Then when I come in, I'll have a wonderful bowl of chili all made for me, just like someone was here waiting for me to come home, and a dinner will be ready. What a treat that would be. Cooking is not on the top of my list of fun things to do. On occasion, but I would rather be working on other types of things, like my digital album that I'm going to be showing you that I'm making of my last 3.5 years as a nomad. I'd rather be doing things like that. But I know when you cook that it is, you cook much more healthy, less sodium, less sugar. So I'm going to make a real effort to, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to commit too much here, but maybe 2-3 times a month make something that is worthy of being able to, you know, freeze or whatever. Like I'd like to do some cabbage rolls. My mom made excellent cabbage rolls. I think about making stew. And then of course easy ones like spaghetti or, all right, my stove is locked, which is always a cool thing. Because then you just, it's off now, then you turn it on. This is a 2-burner cooktop. I've shown you this before. And we're going to use the back burner. And we'll put this at about 8 until it really heats up. Now, of course, electric heats up much hotter than gas. I do prefer gas, but this is what I had to work with here as far as a cooktop. Now, if I ever decide to sell Rocky Pine, I'm not saying I'm selling. I just think about things into the future. Sell, hit the road again, and rebuild. I may consider a small gas stove. I'm not sure. So that's the fun of, you know, thinking ahead. Is I'm very happy with the electric. Not saying I'm not happy, not saying I'm going anywhere, so don't read anything into it. Like I do, I read stuff into things and then I get myself in trouble. So that's enough of that. We'll just start browning this and then we'll add some spices. I think we're gonna do a little, like a teaspoon of chili powder. And what else? Oh, I was hoping to have oregano, but I don't. So, I don't know, maybe chili powder will be it. I'm not one to use a lot of spices. Italian seasoning? I don't know. I think we'll just start with chili powder. Now we're going to continue cutting up the veggies. We just started on the garlic, and then I'll be back at you. I'm still chopping away here. Almost done. Oh my gosh, this ground meat, like, I think it like browned in 2 minutes. I had it on 7, I turned it down to 3, so it just needs a little bit more, and I am going to drain the juice after I do the veggies. So I've got this on the front burner. We're gonna finish up here with I was just chopping, reminiscing, thinking about my dad. I don't think he put like red pepper in. I think he just used some chili powder, salt, pepper, simple. Didn't make it like spicy, that's for sure. Do you reminisce about recipes that your parents made and that you no longer have the knack to be able to make it the same way? Put in the comments. What is some of your favorite winter cooking? That would be fun too. Because when you put in comments like that, it's like really valuable to other people. Because they're like, oh, I hadn't thought of that. And I know, you know, some of you read comments and I'm sure you follow one another and what you're saying. Y'all are so complimentary of things that I'm doing and I'm grateful. But I really like to, when, you know, just add a little value, appease me and answer my questions. And you might be helping somebody else. You never know. Okay, and the garlic, see the garlic? I think I need a garlic press. Do y'all use a garlic press? I know I'm firing off the questions here. But garlic is one of my least favorite to chop. And I mean, I only chop garlic maybe, once a year? Till now. Twice in 1 week. Woo! Yeah, we just might turn into a chef after all. I'm going to make the peppers kind of small. I don't like big chunks, but I don't like teeny weeny chunks either, if that makes any sense at all. I was going to ask you what size veggies you like, but we're getting carried away with all these questions. This is actually a quiz now. I'm going to see who actually listens to my video and answers questions. How about that? All right. I think I'm debating. I don't know if I want the onion a little smaller. We're getting carried away here. I'm using the beautiful new cutting board. And those of you who watched, I got 3 cutting boards. Grateful, grateful. Though I've decided because of space, you know, that I really shouldn't have more than 1 cutting board. So I need a couple more organizers, and I don't know, I might save up for like a patio chair for in the back, one of those lounge chairs. So I am grateful for your gift. Please, no apologies for, you know, a duplicate. That could have been like a glitch with the wish list. Who knows? I'm grateful. All right, pretty color, pretty color. Yeah. I think we'll turn the stove back on first. This has been off for 5 or 10 minutes now. Okay, it didn't lock. It only locks, I think, if you put something on it. So we're going to go back up to, yeah, 5, I guess. And then I think we'll add the chili powder right now. This is a brand new chili powder. Okay, I'll probably have this for 10 years. I'll probably have this till I die. If you need some chili powder, I'll send you some. Or if you come on over, I'll bring your little baggie, okay? because I don't need this much chili powder. I may not make chili again till a year from now. And who knows if I'll be here or if I'll be making chili on the road. Probably won't make it on the road. I'll be eating the hormel again. I'm not saying I'm going anywhere. But I do turn the idea of buying land. I think I've shared that with you. That idea has never left me. I don't want to get too much chili powder. We don't want to get crazy. I think I'm going to dump some back in here. This is my heirloom measuring spoons. This came from Creative Memories. We used to earn little gifts for sales and recruiting, and I think I'll have this till the end of time. I've already had it for, I don't know, how many years? 30? And it has a tablespoon, it has 2.5 teaspoons, we need glasses, 1.5 teaspoons, a teaspoon and a half. I like it. Instead of all the little loosey-goosey spoons, this is all in one. Fun times. Yes, chopping vegetables, I decided, is therapeutic. I do like to chop vegetables. And I think I also am starting, I'm enjoying cooking more because, you know, since I became a nomad, I've slowed down the train. Even though I've been working a lot, you know, there was times when I wasn't working or filling an order or doing something with, you know, making a new video. I'm busy, but you know, when you're raising kids and you're trying to make a dinner and get out the door to the next thing, you know, my son was in Scouts for a while, and my daughter was in danced in church, and she was in brownies, and I don't know, just, you know, not that much violin lessons she took. I don't know, different things. I'm just having fun reminiscing. And I was making dinner, and then we had to get out the door to the next thing. Or after a full day of working, you know, single mom, blah, blah, blah. I was tired. And I make things, you know, that I made easy things. I mean, my son could have eaten macaroni and cheese every day, all day. So, and now I think, I forgot too, that some of the lack of joy of cooking is you're making for a family of 4 here right now, and it's just me. So I am very happy to know that chili freezes, because then that makes it really worthwhile. Now I can just pull it out of the freezer, know I'm eating something healthy. And when I was saying you cook and you eat healthier, and then I was meaning, you know, on the road, I was doing a lot of canned goods. I mean, I showed you what I did, rice packs, and put chicken in there, and everything was good. I didn't, you know, I wasn't, thankfully, never sick. So, I mean, I don't know what my cholesterol and all that is now, but I feel wonderful. So I think we'll add the veggies now as we chatter with you. And then, I don't know, the chili's supposed to cook for like, it's supposed to cook for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So while it's starting to cook, I'm going to actually transfer it into this nice, this is a 2-quart pot. Beautiful. I made the cabbage soup in this. Turn this up a little bit. I'm still getting used to what you touch. All right, that should start pretty soon here. I'm using the knife to stir, and I've got my nice little wooden spoon here, Pampered Chef, from a party back in the day. It's like a 3-pack. I don't know, I might have even bartered, say at Display It cards for these spoons. That was so much fun at shows. You know, we bartered each other's stuff. All right, we're gonna fry up here a little bit more. See the beautiful, beautiful crushed tomatoes. Let's get this thing going here. So very easy. I showed you this the other day. And it's like, I don't know, to me it's easier than an electric. Gives me a little hand motion here. As you get older, I guess it's good to keep everything moving, including your hands. Woo. Messy. It's the part I don't like. I'll just put that in the sink. I think we'll stir the veggies with the ground meat just a little bit more. Just like my shows, a little bit more. I want these veggies to cook down. I probably should have put them in sooner. I don't know. I'm really doing a makeshift. I looked at 4 or 5 recipes online, and some of them called for things I didn't have, and like that kind of bugs me too. If I don't have the exact ingredients, I don't know why. That's probably perfectionist stuff. So I said, you know what, Linda? Rather than go out and buy a few more things, just use what you have and see how it turns out. I mean, how can you mess up chili, right? I don't know that you can mess up chili. All right, so now we will let that fry a few minutes, and then I'm going to dump it all into this pot, and then I think I'll add the sauce and the beans and a tablespoon of tomato paste. I'll be back. All right, finishing up here now. We're draining some of the juice. We already did a little bit because I know this is getting long. I don't have a bigger lid. Some's coming out and they say, you know, it's less fat if you drain your juice. I don't really need it for flavor. I always drain my meat. So yeah, another question. Do you drain your meat? And now we are going to switch hands. We are going to dump this beautiful, beautiful mixture. Come on over and have some chili with me. I may make some crescent rolls. Hey, I know this is getting really long, so we're going to speed her up. Less talk, more action, right? I was thinking the other day, they say women have, what, 10,000 words to men's 10 words? I met my neighbor the other day. Ooh, he was talking. I didn't have to talk. That was nice. I was listening for a change. All right, so we're still talking. All right, so now we're just going to do about a half of this Hunt's Crushed. I don't know, it called for like petite tomatoes in one, and yeah, I didn't have petite tomatoes. Let's see how this is. I'll just use the same spoon. Yeah, that's looking chili-y. See? Beautiful, huh? And then we'll add the beans. Then I'm going to cook this, I think, for about 20 minutes. I'm going to take a little break here. Not that this was anything that exuded any energy, really. Yep, slowing up the train, it feels good. I don't have somewhere to go. I always have things to do, and I'm really grateful for that, because if I didn't have projects, oh my gosh. So far, I'm not a reader. You know, I've crocheted and knitted in the past to slow up the train, but I don't have any desire to do that right now, so my next project will be outside and then the digital album, and I'm also going to print some photos and frame them. So stay tuned to all these fun little projects. I have no idea why you just use a tablespoon of tomato paste. It feels very wasteful that I opened this can just for that. It's almost like I want to use a little bit more. But I don't want it real thick either, so I don't know. As you can tell, I don't know what I'm doing. But this looks pretty dang good. I might add just a little bit more. And I'm going to add this to the cabbage soup. I might add more cabbage to it too. I've already freezed. Yeah, look at this. I froze some cabbage soup when I found out that it freezes. And then I've got my bowl out, this little container ready for the chili, but you have to cool it completely. All right, this will about do her. I think I've got all the ingredients. Dun, dun, dun. We'll be eating in a couple hours. Come on by. Eating some crescent rolls and homemade chili. Back on the back burner. And away we go. So with that, I forget if you're supposed to put the lid on or not. I may look that up. So we turn the stove back on, back burner. I don't know, we'll probably do, maybe I'll put it on 3 and we'll cook for 20 minutes. I think it makes sense to put the lid on. And with that, blessings in your day and joy in your cooking. Later. I hope you believe me. I never pre-plan one more thing. You could just ask my daughter. I would leave the house. Bye, see you later. I'll be home whenever. And I would come back in the house to tell her one more thing. It's crazy. I used to also tell my kids it's hard being me. But I had to show you the chili is all cooked down. This is about 25 minutes later. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is supposed to keep for 3 to 4 days. So I'm going to freeze up a container of it to have maybe in a couple weeks. And then instead of taking a little break, of course, I did a little cleanup here and decided to add some more cabbage, another 2 carrots, celery, and the rest of those stewed tomatoes into the cabbage soup. So I'll probably freeze another container of this as well. And then I've been enjoying eating it though, but I do like to change it up, but this is really tasty. So watch that video if you haven't already. I hope that you have enjoyed my chatter while I cook, giving you some insights into who I am and what I'm doing. And please subscribe, click the bell, and share with your friends. Joy in the journey.